Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. So this is your reading for Sunday, September 24th at 7 a.m. Pacific. We have the moon at 24 degrees Capricorn, and it is conjunct, it's joined with Pluto, and it's part of this T-square going on with the nodes and all this energy over here. We have 3 squares. Actually more than that, because now the moon is involved, to the North Node, Eris, and Chiron. So all that translates into a lot of earthly, I'm going to try and just use as short amount of keywords as possible so it's not as confusing maybe. Anyway, it's a day for a lot of earthly, enthusiastic energy to move forward and bringing the wisdom of the past with you. Oh, so awesome. We have, because we're going through the gibbous waxing phase of the moon, you know, where it's those several days before the full moon coming up, which I think is Friday. The full moon in Aries coming in at 6 degrees. So anyway, with the gibbous waxing moon, we're going to go through phases of feeling like we're overcoming something, and there's more perception. There's a higher level of perception than normal, or there's the possibility for that potential, to have a paradigm shift happening within. Wow, 2 majors for the day. That's amazing. Oh, okay, so letting go of old fears. If we get the moon upright, it can be challenging because sometimes it's about deceiving ourselves, or somebody's coming at you with a little bit of a manipulation or a hidden agenda. And we're just not seeing things clearly, because it's diffuse light. But I think what these cards are really just trying to say simply, and I'll read it upright and reverse, but the energy to me simply has to do, looks like to me, that this lead up to the full moon brings us more inward and finding our own inner light. And because of that work, if we do that work, if we take that path and release those old fears, then our self-confidence comes through, our intuition comes through, more life force flows through our bodies. So if the moon, if you want to read it in the reversed position, then that would be overcoming old fears and more clarity comes through. The moon is within you, and there's, the howling and the old primordial fears, they've just kind of diffused, they're gone. And especially as the days go by and the moon is more full. And if we read, so we could say the same message that I just said, even more clarity because you're with your inner light, and then you have that self-confidence. But if we were to read the Hermit reversed, then, and you can see it's Virgo energy. Well, this is, like I said, this earthly Capricorn moon, on top of the fact that it's the the waxing gibbous moon, that is of earthly energy. That's the 4 phases. Well, there's 8 phases, but the 4 quarters of the moon's rotation. We go through the phases of, water, fire, earth, and air. So this one is in that earthly phase for today, tomorrow, and part of the next day. Now, Virgo is of the earth. If the Hermit were reversed, then that has us feeling like we can't get deep enough inside. And that would especially be the case if the if the full moon, if the moon card were upright. But I get the feeling that there's clarity that comes from that that continuation of choosing to keep going within. With the Hermit, maybe you're afraid of losing your way. Maybe you're afraid of, or maybe there's some sadness and loneliness coming up, because the Hermit can definitely be an isolating card, upright or reversed, because our inner search is something we do alone. We can do it with others too, though. But then, the final work and all the different phases of the work, there's a lot of alone time spent. Most people don't have the ability to go meditate in groups, and it might be too much energy if you're an empath, right? That's one of those problems. And of course, she's the Queen of Wands is all about self-confidence and that warm intuition. And reversed, it would be some degree less than that. So if we don't take that inner search, we won't ever find our self-confidence. So, yeah. But I tend to like to look at these. I think the best way would be like this. If we could work the day the way we want, it would be like this. It would be no fear. We go inside. We have all of the essence of everything deep inside of us, and we know that our light is within. We don't even have to climb to the top of a mountain. We just have to sit down and go within, lie down and go within, constantly focus within, and connect, of course, with others, deeply. But the more we do that work, the more self-confidence we have, and the more our light comes through. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as always, I love hearing from you and how you're doing. Okay. Bye.